I'm Val Altounian. I'm a scientific illustrator here at Science. All right, yeah, typically Mondays are when the assignments come in, and that's when I really do all the preliminary research and just try to wrap my head around what's going on here and refresh my memory about the standard textbook stuff that's related to it. The article in particular was about membrane proteins. So I started sketching and trying to think of how a membrane with some proteins in it would look across 2 pages and work with the text on the page. Tuesday is when I really start attacking the actual rendering of the illustration. We use Cinema 4D for our 3D work, and there's a plugin called EPMV, Embedded Python Molecular Viewer, that is the thing that reads those X-ray diffraction files and interprets them in 3D geometry. It was a G-coupled protein receptor, and we had the contact from the lab that discovered the structure of this particular one, so we got in contact with them to get the diffraction data specifically of that protein, that very protein. So he sent it to me, which was really helpful. I loaded it into my program, and there it was on the screen. Wednesday is just work day, just plugging away at it. Space and time just don't exist. I'm so focused. And then I also am able to collaborate with people, which is also, it's always fun and exhilarating because you get to voice your own opinion and hear other people's opinion and consider why it differs from your own. It's really important in the creative process, all that discovery that happens. I look at it as in a graph. I actually drew a little graph. My perceived skill and my actual skill follow a repeatable trend. My actual skill it'll increase and then it'll plateau, and then it'll increase and then it'll plateau. And in those plateau moments, my perceived skill plummets because I notice myself plateauing. So little by little, the improvements happen. On Thursday, I got comments back and made revisions. The biggest piece of art direction that we got on that was that
I think it needs more sparkle.
So I had to get back and interpret what sparkle means. And Friday is when the magazine is delivered. I ended up making it very reflective, very glassy, very bright cyan membrane, which I thought was pretty extreme, but it actually looks pretty nice in the spread, and so it was good. It was a good decision.
Things that people threw away 100 years ago are in many ways just as mysterious as the things that people threw away in ancient Egypt 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 years ago. Because often what people say they do and what they actually do are 2 very, very different things. So the students who are excavating at Roosevelt Park are focusing on the private areas of household activities. All right, let's get to work.